This is Gr075, and we're going to solve a system of equations, and then we're going to check on the solution that were done on paper and pencil. So we're going to enter y equals 2/3 x plus 4. Make sure you use the right arrow so that you position the x outside the fraction, not in the denominator. Remember not to use additional spaces because that indicates multiplication. There's my first line. I'm going to add an equation. Click on the y equals negative 2x minus 3. Selecting both equations, I can now go equation, find intersection, and I can either click on where I want my x value to be or enter an x value. I'm going to click near where the intersection is. It goes to the intersection. That shows up several places. I'm going to copy with a Control-Shift-Command-4 the XY at the bottom. I'm then going to click OK. I'm going to come back up here, click in my graph, and Command V to paste it, and move it up there. We would then go and copy this whole graph possibly into our Pages document, or at this point we would do our paper and pencil work and solve the system of equations manually. Since each of these equations starts at y equal, we could set the right side of each equation equal to each other. To verify that that in fact is an appropriate step, I'm going to add an equation, and I'm going to delete the y equals, and I'm simply going to put the right side of the first equation set equal to the right side of the second equation. And immediately when we do that substitution step, setting the two equations equal, we now have an equation in one variable, and it is really indicating the solution for the x coordinate, the x value in the coordinate. And so as we would continue to solve, we would end up having to do a back substitution step, so let's check that. The back substitution step would be y equals negative 2, in parentheses substituting the solution we got for x, which was negative 21/8 and minus 3. And when we press return, that's going through the intersection point, so that's our y coordinate. If we did some additional work with paper and pencil, we might want to verify that as well. We might want to verify that the x value was in fact negative 21/8, and verify that the y value from our paper and pencil work was 2.25. And so we can, by alternately checking on, checking off, make sure that in fact not only did we get the solution from the first two equations, but when we put in our steps from our work with paper and pencil, we get a visual verification that those in fact are correct. This is Gr075, solving a system of equations and using it to check the algebraic steps of a pencil and paper solution.